You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Belle being horribly betrayed and Sophia getting busted for her many, many lies. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. We've got predictions for EJ and Belle, for Gabby and Xander, for Sophia and Tate, for Stephanie and Alex, and also for Kat and Chad. Let's get right into it. Our very first prediction: Belle is terribly betrayed by EJ. So recently we saw Belle and EJ deciding it's in the best interest of Johnny's case to keep their relationship on the down low, but it has been difficult. Meanwhile, Sami called Marlena, said she's on her way to Salem. Sydney warned EJ her mom was coming. On Monday, spoilers confirm Sami is in town and she and her mom, Marlena, have a tearful reunion. Wednesday, EJ and Johnny are planning their next move, and EJ and Belle sneak over to the hotel for a tryst. On Friday, Belle is blasting EJ, and we know they're going to be in court, and EJ is asking the judge for a mistrial for a conflict in interest, and Belle is furious. So EJ's worried after several more witnesses hit the stand that Johnny's looking really bad. For instance, Mayor Paulina says Johnny told her EJ got what he deserved after he was shot. And Paulina is not somebody that EJ can talk about wanting him dead, had access to a gun, stuff like that. Paulina's a solid witness for the prosecution. That looks bad. And then EJ and Johnny talk, and EJ realizes he needs a new angle or else Johnny might go to prison for something he didn't do. Of course, EJ is blaming himself for all of this. He's frustrated Marlena couldn't get those memories of the real shooter, and a mistrial could buy EJ more time to figure out who really shot him. So Belle and EJ sneak over to have a nooner at the Salem Inn, and I just wonder if somebody sees them or snaps a picture of them. And, you know, EJ can then bring it up in court to justify that Belle has a conflict of interest because they're sleeping together, which of course means he would be outing himself as well. But I think a retrial is better than what he thinks is coming, which is a criminal conviction. Sami is only in town for one episode right now. Then she's back in November. So could be that she's the one that sets them up, or she snaps the photo or something. But I do feel like it may be more likely to be EJ who sets this whole thing up because he is desperate. And it looks like he's so desperate to save Johnny that EJ is willing to throw away his future with Belle, the woman he loves. Our second prediction: Gabby toys with Xander to get intel. Recently, Gabby and Xander have bonded over when he was having some issues with Victoria, and then Gabby needed a shoulder to cry on when Ari was kidnapped. Tony is conspiring with Gabby. She's trying to get dirt on Xander and Philip to help get DiMera away from the brothers. And Gabby has agreed to work with Tony. Very tempting because he offered her the CEO slot at DiMera once they get it free of Titan. Gabby has Steve digging into Xander and Alex both. And in the summer promo, of course, we know Gabby kisses Xander. And Tuesday spoilers have Xander and Gabby getting closer. And Thursday, Gabby is opening up to Xander. And Friday, Gabby's trying to get Xander to spill his secrets. So Gabby already has an advantage with Xander because of the good working relationship. And he has opened up. He's been vulnerable around Gabby recently. Plus, Xander and Sarah are officially separated. And he just rejected his ex, Gwen. So Xander isn't interested in Gwen at all. So the path is clear for Gabby to pretend like there's an interest there. Gabby may use Xander's vulnerability and his pain over Sarah so that Gabby can get closer to Xander, ply him for info, and then try and play him against Philip. Gabby's going to kiss Xander this week, and that drives Sarah crazy enough to where she kisses Brady. Looks like they are all playing right into Gabby and Tony's hands. Our third prediction: Sophia scrambles as Tate pushes, and too much lying may get her busted. So, you know, Sophia is lying. She and Melinda cooked up the fake pregnancy, labor, delivery, and adoption scheme in Chicago. Tate's devastated he missed the birth of the baby. Sarah knows the truth, but she can't say anything because of doctor-patient confidentiality. Wednesday spoilers have Tate asking Sophia for more info about the baby and the adoptive parents. So Melinda and Sophia have that one fake photo of a couple and a newborn that she told Tate are the baby and the adoptive parents, probably some kind of stock photo or something. Tate can't get past never meeting his child, so he's going to keep pressing on Sophia, and she may have to offer him some more photos or something else, and they may be hard to come by. So I just wonder if Tate is pushing and Sophia is coming up with more lies. She and Melinda are scrambling and things get sloppy. The deeper she gets, the more likely that her betrayal is going to be absolutely exposed. Our fourth prediction, Stephanie's bad ex is lurking and Patch may blame Alex. So Stephanie was freaked out about that part in her steamy book that wasn't omitted because it's autobiographical, and she told Alex and is very concerned that her ex might see it and know that Stephanie wrote the book. And what seems likely, because he was just name dropped by Patch, is that she's talking about her ex, Jeremy Horton. Steve was griping to Kayla also that Alex had been in trouble with the law in the past. He wants to tell Stephanie it just kind of reminds him too much of awful Jeremy, but Kayla's reminding Steve of his own troubled past. This week on Friday, Steve confronts Alex. So, I mean, I don't think Stephanie knows that Alex has a criminal record, just that he was Salem's local man whore before they got together and he fell for her. So Steve's going to call out Alex, I think, for playing like a good guy when he has this checkered past. And Stephanie was worried about a package coming from her ex, presumably Jeremy. And with the book about to come out, it kind of feels like foreshadowing that the creep reads Stephanie's book and then comes to Salem looking for her. So I'm just wondering if Jeremy's going to start doing bad things and Steve inadvertently blames Alex because he has decided he's no good based on those criminal reports he found. Our fifth and final prediction, Kat and Chat's intimate moment is interrupted. So Kat and Chat are stuck in the elevator. She's calm. He's kind of freaking out. They need to be level-headed until they're rescued. Monday spoilers have Chat and Kat sharing an intimate moment. Tuesday, Chad surprises Julie and Kat starts training with Rafe. And on Friday, Chad takes care of Kat. So we know they have chemistry and Chad and Kat have fun together as friends, but things have been shifting, and that elevator incident may be a turning point for the two of them. Remember that Aerosmith song, Love in an Elevator? So maybe next week, Kat distracts Chad if he's freaking out again. This could be a big moment. They may be kissing, about to really get intimate, you know, and then rescuers show up. But then later, Chad winds up over at Kat's place taking care of her. I don't know if she's hurt in the whole incident or it's something else, but Chad has her, she's laying down on the sofa. He's on top of her. He's kissing her. Kat looks really into it. So I wonder if they were about to get intimate in that elevator, but get interrupted and then pick back up where they left off at her place later, unless one of them taps the brakes.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.